demonstration of Freeance Mobile for Southeast Alabama Gas District, running on BlackBerrys, both a 9930 and a 9650. First thing we want to do is go into a browser in both the applications and load up the application. We want to go to demo4.freeance.com/Freeance Mobile/M on both devices. That allows us to get to the download page. We'll go ahead and enter that, demo4.freeance.com Freeance Mobile/M. If we enter that and load it, we get to this Freeance Mobile page, and we want to get the map viewer, the first one here, and over the air install. And just go ahead and download, don't set permissions. Now this is already on both of these machines, so I am not going to proceed. I'm not going to overload, but you'll go ahead and load it on. And you'll have a Freeance Mobile Map Viewer icon right there, the M with a blue flash on it. Now in some cases, like in the 9650, it's going to be in the download folder, or possibly even the application folder. Just go to the folder and look for it. If it's not on the front desktop, go ahead and click on it. Now what we're going to see first time we run this is the setup page. And the setup page is going to look like this. It's going to be the basic setup page. And we want to type in demo4.freeance.com gas, profile gas name, for both devices. demo4.freeance.com profile gas. Once we do that, hit the save button, hit the menu, hit the save button, and we'll get three maps that show up. These are three different mapping applications. We want to go to Southeast Alabama Gas District on the bottom, and it's going to bring up the base map, our GIS server map of the data. This is not a completed project. We're still waiting on a billing information database that we want to put in, and we'll be able to add some searches to it and see some more information on meters. If we click on the button, we'll zoom in. That's the default command. And what we do is we zoom in on the cursor. So you put a cursor over here on this incorporated area where there's a fair amount of system, and we keep zooming in. Now we can also come in and hit the L button. L is going to locate us with GPS. Now might have a little tough time with these BlackBerrys finding a satellite inside the office building here. We can also hit the menu key and get all the commands. Zoom, pan, identify. We can also go to the help screen, which will give us all the hotkeys and how to control the menu and using the pointer. Let's keep zooming in on this area. And as we do, layers start to show up. Now if we hit the L button, we'll zoom to our GPS location, but we can also hit the O button for overlays and show where I am, and that'll put my GPS location up and actually follow me down the street as I start to move, just like Google Maps. You can see as we start to zoom in here, we get more information. data coming up. Once again, this will be easier if we're outside and we hit the GPS button, we'll just zoom to our current location, or when we get the billing information, we'll put in that billing information. We'll be able to search on meters, accounts, and street addresses, and even billing names. So as we can see, data starts to come in here. Now one of the things we want to do is modify mains. So we can come in here and hit the identify command, I for identify, and let's make sure we're not on the meter layer, so we want to pick identify layer and go to distribution mains, and now I'm going to identify, so I'll pick that main. That's different than if I would come in and pick identify layer. I'm on meter, and then I'd come in and identify and pick a meter. Here's the information. This is a touch screen, so it can also cursor with that. And not a lot of information in there, so what I probably might want to do is hit the menu key and edit layer, and I'll edit the distribution main. And I'll come in here and I'll not create a new main, but I'll select a main. So I selected that main, turned gray on me, and let's go into the menu key again and edit the selected feature, and here we go. We'll put in beer steel, we'll put in the different information. Now when we get this fully developed, when we get more information, we'll have all pull downs here, so that there won't be a lot of typing. Dates. Nope. Dates are, let's go ahead and edit that and show you the dates. Are automatically formatted. And then we can save that information, and that'll allow us to edit features right on the map, live to the GIS. Leak reports, service, drops, meters, and distribution mains. We can also create new features. We can come in here and change our edit layer to a service drop. So let's change it to a meter or a leak report. How about a leak report? And we want to put down that we found a leak right here. Maybe doing bar hole testing. So we'll create a feature. And we'll fill it out, and then we'll just save it. And that's creating a map feature right there. So we can edit existing features, create new ones, pan and zoom around, identify. Soon we'll be able to search on features when we complete this application. We can also turn layers off and on. We can hit the A button for layers, and maybe I want to see aerial photos where I place that main or leak report. Let me zoom out a little with the 0 button here. Once again, these are all hotkeyed help in the help command. 5 zooms in, 0 zooms out, 6 zooms to the east, 4 zooms to the west. Now what I can also do too is I can just put my cursor over to the west, and I'll pan over to the west. Or with a touch screen, I can just swipe. So a lot of different options on how you want to use this. You can also just select on a screen for identifying or editing or digitizing. So there we have Freeance Mobile. GIS live mapping, editing on BlackBerry devices, touch and non-touch.